So what we have seen so far in today's class is about conditional formatting. So in conditional formatting, we have 5 different options, that is highlight cell rules, top and bottom rules, data bars, color scales and icon sets. So these three data bars, color scales and icon sets, we will use it only for the purpose of visualization, and I don't recommend you to use color scales or data bars. Icon sets we can use, but we are going to see all these three as well. And we have already seen these two options, that is highlight cell rules and top and bottom rules. So how to apply this highlight cell rules? So first of all, I'll just clear all the conditional formatting rules from this data. So it's already, we are already having conditional formatting for this data. So how we know that some conditional formatting is there or not? Simply if you can change the numbers and you can see. Otherwise, select the data, go to conditional formatting and clear rules. And if you click on manage rules, here you can see the rules. So it's there. Here you can see the rules, it's there. So how to clear these rules? Again, go to conditional formatting, clear rules, and here clear rules from selected cells or entire sheet. So here I selected the data. So I am selecting clear rules from selected cells. So all the rules has been gone. Now we will try to apply again those rules. So select the data. First rule is, I want all the numbers which are more than 100 has to be highlighted with green color. So how to do that one? Go to highlight cell rules, click on greater than, write number whatever you want greater than 100 and select the format you want, green fill with dark green text, click OK. That's it. So your data has been formatted, and here whatever the number is more than 100, it is showing it up in green color. You can check it here. If you change this 88 to 102, color has come. Again if you change this 102 to 88, formatting has been gone. So it's being a dynamic format. If a particular cell, that particular cell meets the criteria, then only it will get formatted. Okay, so that's our first one. Then the second condition what we discussed is, highlight all the top 3 values in this data set with yellow color. So how to do that one? Go to conditional formatting, top or bottom rules. There you can select top 10 items. Then you can select how many you want, top 3 only, and which color you want, yellow color. Click OK. So we highlighted all top 3 values, 121, 120 and 119 being the highest values, top 3 values in this data set, highlighted with yellow color. Okay, so this is how we can make use of these rules. And how to manage rules here, which one has to prevail over the second rule, being this 121, 120, 119 being more than 100, but they are not colored with green, but we have defined a rule that all the numbers which are above 100 has to be colored with green. And after that we define one more rule, that top 3 values has to be highlighted with yellow color. So which rule has to act first, or which rule has to prevail over the other rule? Where we can set, we can go to again conditional formatting, manage rules. So this window will call it as rule manager. So here you can see whatever is there on the top, it will be applied at the latest. So if you want this rule, second rule has to prevail over the first rule, click on this rule, use these tiny arrows to move up and down, click this arrow to move up, then click apply. Now boom, you can see this rule is prevailing over the second rule. So all the values which are above 100 has been highlighted with green color. But I don't want to see that one, I want to see top 3 values as well. So I am moving this rule down and then click apply. That's it, we got our rules back. Both the rules are showing it up now simultaneously. and from here itself you can edit the rule, delete the rule, you can duplicate the rule. Whatever you want to do the edits, you can do it from here itself. Okay, right. That's about the rule manager. So what we have seen here now, we know highlight cell rules. So in highlight cell rules, there are different options are available, not only greater than, less than, between, equal to, text. If it is a text, you can use text that contains, and a date. If it is a date, you can use this, and duplicate values. Sometimes if someone is asking you to highlight all the duplicate values, you can make use of that duplicate values in highlight cell rules. And second, top and bottom, here you can apply top items, top 10 items or bottom 10 items, above average or below average, or top 10%. In overall 10% it will calculate and highlight which are above top 10%, and similarly bottom. So now we are going to clean up all these rules and we'll see other three. So how to clear all these rules from this data set? So we haven't selected here. Go to conditional formatting, clear rules, and here, because I selected this single cell, so I should not select clear rules from selected cell. Nothing will go off. So in that case, clear rules from entire sheet. So everything has been gone. Now we will see these three only for visualization purpose. So if you apply data bars, you can see what will happen. It's like graphs within the cell, and like vertical or horizontal, whatever. So in this particular data, because I selected complete data, what is the highest value? 121. So 121 being the highest value, complete cell has been filled up with color. So 120, a little bit space is there. 119, a little bit more space. 109, little bit extra. 82, you can see the difference. 59, only half of the space has been filled up. So like that, depends upon the value, the length of the bar will change. You can see it here. If I change 89 to 39, it has become very, very small. If I change it to 110, if I change it to 25 again. So like that, you can apply the data bus for your data set if you want to show it in a pictorial way. Okay, so now we'll clear these rules as well. Now we'll see color scales. I don't recommend this one. All these three colors automatically it will pick up from top to bottom and it will apply the gradient. Less color, less color, less color, like that. Okay, so don't use it, but I'm just showing you, as there is an option here. I'm just showing you. It will come like this. So it is not going to give you any analysis. Okay. Then icon sets. Yes, this can be used. Here in icon sets, one thing you have to remember is, you don't know the name of this icon, right? You don't know what are these icons are. But when you hover your mouse to these icons, you will get the name of that icon set name. And this is very, very, very important, because you are going to get one question for damn sure in your exam, that he might ask you to apply like traffic lights. This is traffic lights rimmed. This is traffic lights unrimmed. He might ask you to apply something this kind of shapes, icons, for your data set in your exam. Okay, so now we'll try to apply. What we'll do is, we'll select only one column so that you will get it full clarity. Icon sets, and we'll try to apply the traffic lights. 3 traffic lights rimmed. So this is how the data will look like. here you can't delete that traffic light by clicking on delete or something. You have to clear it by going to conditional formatting only. And now whatever the red color is there, it is for the highest values or lowest values. So where you can see that, so you can go to rule manager, and here if you click on this rule manager, here you can see when the value is more than 67%, it is highlighting with green light, yellow 67 to 33, and this is red is coming if it is less than 33. Or we can change it directly from here. I don't want the percentage. If the number is greater than 100, I want green color, and again I'll change it to number. And if it is less than 100 and greater than 50, let's say I want yellow color, and less than 50 with red color, I changed here. Then click OK, then apply, click OK. Now you see all the numbers which are more than 100 has been highlighted with green light, and 50 to 100 yellow color. If you change it to 45, you'll get the red color. So these icons, you can use it for presentation purposes, and it will look good and it looks like professional way. So the beauty of these icons, how we can use is one more way I will show you. I selected this data, go to conditional formatting, icon sets, and if you just select this one and go to rule manager, and here what you can select is highlight only the numbers which are greater than 90 with green color, and everything else I don't want. Everything else I don't want. I don't want yellow, or I don't want anything else. Okay, so I want to see only the values which are more than 100 with green color tick. Click OK, apply, see. Now how beautiful it is. It's like ticking the students. This student is selected, rest of all not selected. Okay, so this is how we can play around with the data using conditional formatting. So in conditional formatting, to conclude here, in conditional formatting we have seen how to highlight the cell values using different conditions or criterias. Then top and bottom, how to highlight the values using top and bottom. Then visualization techniques, we have seen data bus, color scales I just shown you, and I asked you not to use it. Then icon sets, yes, these are very user friendly and you can make use of these icons. So to come, and we have seen how to clear rules from a selected data or entire sheet, and how to manage rules as well. Okay, to conclude, I will include one more icon sets for this data. Icon sets, we'll go ahead with this kind of tick mark, and I will edit that rule like I want to see only, I don't want to see highest values. If something is less than 50, if something is less than 50, I want to highlight with red into mark. Okay, click OK, apply, then OK. Yes, here it is 25, so it is highlighting with into mark. It means that student is not selected, rest of all selected. 45 not selected. So we can play around these numbers using different techniques, right? So I hope you got it now, how to use conditional formatting in different ways. And guys, important hint for the exam is, if you don't know the names of these icon sets or all these things, you can just hover your mouse towards that icon and you will get the name of that one. In exam, you are going to get one question for sure, and they will ask with these names like traffic lights rimmed, traffic lights unrimmed, or something like three symbols circled, three symbols uncircled, like that. Whatever they ask you, you have to apply only that particular icons, nothing else. Okay, I hope it's that clear, right? So now we are done with conditional formatting, and also we are done with second module completely. And someone asked me doubt that how to apply the wrap test. So here the purpose of wrap test is, here some cell is not fitting the complete name, right? Here we are unable to see that name what it is. So if you just click on that cell or that particular data, go to home, and here wrap test is there. Just click on that, that's it. Now you can able to see data is coming in 2 rows within that particular cell. That's it, you need not to do anything. To apply the wrap test, select the data, click on wrap test. That's it. Okay. So now my data is here in this sheet. Now I want this data has to be formatted beautifully within less than a second. Yes, less than a second. So I'm just selecting any cell inside our data. Even I am not selecting the entire data as well, because everything is side by side and I have clear headings. So any one cell, I am random selecting any one cell inside my data, and in the home tab I am going to the option format as table. Click on that and you can see different styles, light, medium, dark. And if you just hover your mouse, you can see the style name. This is light blue table style 2, light blue table style 16, and this is white table style medium 1, like that. It is very important to know the name of this one, but you need not to remember. In your exam, you are going to get your one question based on this, and they will ask you with this name. So you should know where you can see that names. So in less than 1 second, so my data is here. I just gone there. So just click on this one randomly. Click OK. So I'll just insert one more row so that you will get the complete clarity. Format as table. Randomly select anyone. Click OK. That's it. See how beautifully your data has been formatted. And each row has been separated with a different color. And your headers has been colored with dark color. And whenever you colored your cell with dark color, letters has been changed to light color to show it more clearly. That's it. This is how you can insert table. After inserting table is having different other uses. Lot of uses are there that we are going to see. But for the time being, how to format your data as a table. Simply select the data, or if it is side by side everything is there clearly, select anywhere inside the data, click on format as table, and whatever the format you like, you just select that format. And here my table has headers because I has column headers here, so I am checking that box. If you uncheck, it will take I don't have any headers, so Excel will give you the headers like column 1, column 2, but I have my own headers here. Click OK. That's it. See how beautifully it has been formatted. All the borders has come and everything has come. This is the raw data. This is the formatted data. And I applied this style. And now I don't like that style. So if you are here, you won't see any new tab. But if you are inside the data, inside the table, can you able to see a new tab by name table design? Click on that. You will see different options. Yeah. So you will see different options available with the tables. And here you can change the style. If you don't like that style, you can see and you can change it according to your taste. So like this, you can hover your mouse and you will see the style name as well. So let's say we will go with this one. Okay, so I change the styles. So how to change the table styles? Be inside the table, then you will get one new tab by table design by name. Then here you can select the styles and you can change the table styles. Then here you are seeing filters, right? Here you are seeing filters. So if you don't want to see that filters, you can just uncheck this button here. All these options are available inside table design. Again, if you want to see, just click it. And if you want, here header has been highlighted. If you don't want to see header, uncheck it. Again, check it. And every alternative row has been colored with light and dark, right? But you don't want to see like that. You don't want that alternate cell has been colored. So simply click on banded rows, uncheck it. That's it. See now. If you want alternative column should be colored, click on banded column. So whatever you want, banded rows or banded columns, you can see it. Check it here. And if you want to highlight first column, because sometimes name is important and sometimes you might get here enter the totals. Yes, now I am going to show one more beauty of this one. So here it is, table is formatted well, right? Here we don't have any formatting. Here we don't have any formatting, right? In any other cells. But now I am going to add the totals here. I am going to add the totals for all these 4. Here total column I want to add. Now I am writing total and click on enter. See the beauty. How beautifully automatically formatted. You need not to do anything again. If you do the formatting manually, is it going to apply automatically? No. So here I am applying the formula sum and I am adding all these things. See one more beauty. When I apply the formula to this particular cell, see the beauty of table. All other cells automatically applied with the same formula. You need not to even do the copy pasting. Now I want to highlight this total row as well. So click on last column. Now I want to see the bottom totals, but I don't want to use the formula. I want to see the totals here. city wise, but I don't want to use the formula. So just click on total row. Click on total row. See how beautifully that has been applied. Total. You haven't written anything, automatically it has come total. And here the total has come. And not only that, it is a sum of this one. All of a sudden, like I said, ad hoc queries. All of a sudden, if someone of you asking that, sir, what is the average number of these totals? Simply see, this total has come up with one drop down. Here, if you change it to average, you can see average. If you want count, you can get the count. If you want the maximum value, this is the maximum value in this data set. If you want the minimum value, this is the minimum value. If you want the total, simply select that sum. Not only in this column, you have that option here also. See, you are getting the drop down here. Here, if you want sum, select the sum. Here I want to see sum, here I want to see average. Select average. No one is going to stop you. Again I want sum. Yes. Here I want standard deviation or variation. You can select. Whatever you want, you will get it here directly. So like that, we can add total row to the Excel to get automatic totals. You need not to apply any formula. You need not to remember anything. But still, you can do lot of things. Still, you can do lot of things inside the table. So now we know how to apply a total row. And all of a sudden you don't want to see this total row. Just uncheck it. That's it. Gone. Again, if you want to see, click, automatically you got it. Banded rows again. You can remove. You can insert. If you want to remove, insert banded columns, you can do it like this. Filters, you can keep it, or if you can remove it. Highlighting first or last columns. Then here we can name, like how we named ranges or cells. For the table, we can name the table here in table name. Where it will be available, select the table, go to table design, and here table name. So I am writing this table name as sales and click on enter. Click on enter. Now what is the benefit of named ranges? I told you that if you are somewhere inside the workbook, you can see it in the name box, so you can navigate to that particular area easily. The same way, see, your table name is also showing, not only name ranges, your table name is also showing it up. If you click on the sales, see how beautifully you have been navigated to your sales table directly. So this is how we can play around data using tables, and within seconds you can format the data in Excel beautifully and professionally using tables. It is such an easy job to do. And now you know all the options here, and you know how to change the styles. Pivot tables, just for the timing, forget about that one. Slices and pivot tables. Remove duplicates. If someone is asking to do, you can click on that one. Whatever the values are duplicate here, that will be removed. But for these values, it's not required. So, and you already observed that if we add something here, automatically a new column will be inserted, right? And if you delete this column, nothing will be formatted. And I already told you three kinds of deleting, that is deleting entire row, deleting the entire contents of the cell, and deleting the cell itself. And again one more kind of delete here. If you have to delete the only table row, if you have to delete the table row, it means okay, here in this particular row I have my name and I want to delete this row data. I mean I want to delete this entire row because I want to move all other rows above. But if I delete this entire row, what will happen? The data outside the table in that particular row also will be gone. But I don't want that. I want to delete only this row inside the table. So how to do that? Select that any cell in that particular row, right click, delete, and here you can see delete the table row or column. If you delete the table row, observe carefully, automatically all other data has moved up, totals also, your format has neatly cleaned up, and still outside that table in the same row data is there. So you remove only the data within the table, you remove the only table row. Similarly, if you want to delete this column, table column, right click, delete table column. That's it. Now if you go back to table design, and here because I use the formula manually, right? I use the formula manually. That's the reason it is showing up, because something is deleted. Write the formula in one cell, automatically you will get it updated. Okay. So this is how you can play around with the table, and here you can name your table. And after doing all these things, sir, if something I am writing here, automatically formatting is coming. I am writing here, formatting is coming. And when I click, all these different options are coming. I don't want to see all these things. I don't want to see all these options are here, automatic formatting and everything. But I want only this data has to be formatted like this. I want to keep this formatting as it is, but I don't want to see all the table properties. Yes, it's possible. So go to table design again. Click on convert to range. Be inside the table, then you can see table design tab. Then click on convert to range. Click yes. Now it is no more a table. See, when you select something inside it, you are not getting the table design tab because it's no more a table. But still your format remained as it is. Whatever the formatting you did, the same thing remains. So it's the simplest way to do all the formatting for our data, and don't keep the table and keep only range. So convert to range, so that you can say that yes, see how beautifully I formatted my data set within seconds. Can you do it? You can challenge the others.
Yes, sir.
As I am saying, 85% of the users of Excel don't know how to use these tables. It's a very beautiful concept inside the Excel. It's there from 2013 version onwards. I think it's there in 2007 as well, but not with that much options. And everyone is regularly seeing table, but they don't know what this table is. They'll think like, yes, I am using table, I am just formatting my data as a table, I am using borders, I am using colors, I am using everything. But they don't know real power of tables inside Excel. Yes, I hope you got it. Now floor is yours. You can ask me any doubt.